the Nigerian presidency has reportedly vowed to place Omoyele, Sowore, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu under heavy security surveillance. A move that has sparked nationwide debates and suspicion. Many citizens believe this decision is politically motivated, aimed at silencing the two outspoken activists who have consistently exposed corruption and injustice in the Nigerian system. Both Sowore and Kanu have long been perceived as major threats to the ruling APC government and Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. Their voices carry weight, commanding both local and international attention whenever they speak out against oppression. According to insiders, the president's fear stems from the growing influence these two figures wield over Nigeria's frustrated youth. Because whenever Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu talk, the youth obey because they are suffering and they are seeing the evidence why they should support Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu. So Sowore's fearless journalism and political activism have often unsettled the corridors of power. Meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu's consistent demand for justice and self-determination has shaken the very foundation of the Nigerian establishment and the existence. Sources say the renewed clampdown is designed to weaken them psychologically and limit their reach to the public. They don't want them to converse for what? Protest and all those things they have been doing. They want to silence their voice so that they will not anger the youth, because the youth are angered. Whenever they speak, the youth will listen and understand that what they are saying is fact, that these people are deceiving us. That is why they vow to put them under serious security surveillance. When Sowore recently exposed the alleged shady dealings of Nyesom Wike, the silence that followed from the implicated parties was deafening. Wike became quiet. He couldn't talk again. Sowore exposed everything. The houses he bought in Abuja, lands, the houses he bought in Florida, with his wives and children's name. He exposed a lot of things, whereas Nigerians are suffering and they paid in cash. It revealed the depth of fear and the extent of power that truth can wield in a corrupt system. For many years, this silence confirmed that Sowore and Kanu are being targeted not because they are criminals, but because they are challenging the authority. Their courage is standing up against oppression continues to inspire millions across Nigeria and abroad. The government's security watch, therefore, is viewed by many as an act of desperation rather than national interest. The government do not care about the masses, leadership. They only care about politics and the winning an election, which is very, very bad. And that is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Sowore have teamed up to work against. The government's security watch, therefore, is viewed by many as an act of desperation. They are very desperate to win their election. That is the problem. So critics argue that instead of surveillance, the presidency should focus on addressing the issues these men expose: corruption, injustice, and mismanagement. This is what they are saying. Every attempt to catch truth tellers only strengthens their legacy. They are exposing these people more. They are making them to gain more followers, and they are telling Nigerians that they don't want anybody to speak up. Even behind bars or under watch, their voices continue to echo through the people. It is said that when truth threatens power resorts to fear. The same fear now drives the government's obsession with controlling Sowore and Kanu. But history has shown that suppression never kills an idea whose time has come. Both men have become symbols of resistance and accountability in a nation yearning for change. Their resilience against persecution mirrors the strength of millions who refuse to bow to oppression. What the government calls security measures, Nigeria call political intimidation. That is the truth. As tension rises, one thing remains clear: Sowore and Kanu are not just individuals; they are movements. They are seriously movements in Nigeria. and they can never be caged. And no amount of surveillance can silence the truth they represent. We are watching everything closely, and it is what's happening. So if you have never subscribed to this very channel, please kindly subscribe. A lot of things are happening. We are exposing a lot of things. Anything that drops, any news, verified news that drops, will show you that here. You see what is happening yourself, and then ascertain it from your own dimension and how it relates. This is what is happening. So let's just go into the details and tell you what the police said about Sowore, why they arrested him and everything. Let's just go into the details and tell you what they said. Please kindly subscribe if you have never subscribed to this video channel. Please kindly subscribe. Just click on the subscribe button up there. Get subscribed and get more updates from us. Look at what the police said. The Nigerian police said human rights activist and publisher of Sahara reporter Omoyele Sowore was arrested on allegation of forgery, cyber talking, and other criminal offences. Which criminal offences? Now, and was not tortured while in custody. They said he was not tortured. The force said Sowore was arrested and released on bail within 48 hours. Constitutional window under valid law without infringement of his rights. Sowore had been detained at the first headquarters in Abuja since Wednesday, while he honored an invitation from IGP monitoring units confirmed his release in a Facebook post on Friday, describing his detention as illegal and unjust. While in detention, the activist in a video went viral, said the police assaulted him and broke his hand. Since I came here yesterday, they broke my hand. They have not been able to bring a doctor. They brought a nurse. Instead of bringing the doctor, they went and brought the media. I was expecting it. He lamented in a live stream shared by Sahara reporters on Facebook. However, the police, in a press release signed by first public relations officer Olumiyi Adejobi on Friday, dismissed the claim of torture or maltreatment during Sowore's detention, labeling such narratives as deliberate disinformation aimed at tarnishing the reputation of the police and its leadership. Now, this is not the main reason why they arrested Sowore. This is never the main reason. They are seeing them as threats. They are seeing them as threats, and the order is coming from above. Inside that's revealed. So analysts are saying this is what is happening. Political analysts are saying this is the target, and coup lingering has been ongoing for a long time, and they are afraid that these people, Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu and Sowore, may mobilize youths against the government. Of course, last week one politician was mobbed when he went to commission what project. He was seriously attacked. So many things are rising up. People are beginning to see what is actually happening. What Sowore and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying. This is what is actually happening right now. Most of them has been open to what people are saying. That these people, some of them are just deceiving the masses, enriching themselves. They do not care about leadership. They only care about politics. How to win an election by all means. Desperation. They do not care about any human citizen in Nigeria. This is what these people are saying. And they are watching these people closely. They do not want them to come out and mobilize people again for protests and other things. They were seriously afraid and even stop them from heading to some certain positions in Abuja because they are afraid. They are really, really, really afraid of Nigerians. They don't want anybody to come against all these their political games, to come near them, to even get exposed. Look at how Dave Umahi, Minister of Works, was challenging Rufai Hussaini on national TV. He was asked a simple question. He was now daring Rufai, who are you to ask me such a question? Whereas you are serving the public. So as a public servant, they cannot ask you a question. How much does a kilometer of road cost? You were beating around the bush. So that's to tell you that these people never meant well for you. They do not care. That is the major thing everyone should understand. So kindly subscribe to this very channel because we have a lot of updates exposing and telling you. Hence it drops, it comes to this very success channel. This is the best channel you can rely to hear everything happening in Nigeria and across. Thank you so much. Have a lovely Sunday ahead. Stay safe and be safe.